All right, folks. Hello, guys. God bless you guys. Listen, I'm working on folders for everybody right now. I'm got so much data. It's so conclusive. I want to when I deliver it, the bullet points. I want it to be perfect. I want it to be perfect. And so I'm working on the data point delivery to where it's just one after another. There are literally thousands of images, and I'm trying to go through them and make them organized in a way that we just go from one to the other to the next to the next to the next. It's labor intensive job. Okay, so just to check in, I want to check in and I just want to share with you what's going on. I just want to show you what's going on. Has anyone seen the Avengers movie? It's a joke. I mean, when I say it's a joke, if you know what's going on, if you're awake, if you're wide awake, and you're able to see through, the darkness and see how obvious things have become. The whole movie boils down to one thing. Okay, here's a quick caveat. If you don't want me to spoil it for you, turn it off. Don't watch. Okay, so here's the thing. In the Avengers movie, and I'm going to make this very brief, there's a scene where Tony Stark is with his little girl because from the last movie, the Infinity Wars, Thanos snapped his finger and everybody was dead. Let me show you some. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not everybody. 50% of the entire universe was wiped out with the snap of a finger. Okay, I want to show you all something just so you know. In Revelation 9, Revelation 9, when the locusts come out of the pit and men will seek death and will not find it, right here, and it was given to them the power to hurt men. Men shall seek death and shall not find it. Right here. See the word death right here? Let me show you something. See it? Thanos. See it? Thanos. Death. Isn't it interesting? It's Thanatos. But in the movie, Thanos, it's the same exact thing. Thanos. He snaps his finger in the Infinity War movie and 50% of the universe is gone. So the new movie is called The Endgame. That's the new movie. And they're trying to fix what's happened. And they're trying to bring everybody back. Um, Here's the poster for it, the Avengers Endgame. Okay, now I told you guys they're using the concordance. This book right here, this has every single word in the Bible every time it's used, and every time it's used, there's a number written for the word. So if you want to look up the word, if you want to tell somebody, hey, I love you like a king, go look up the number for the word king in here and say, I love you like, whatever it is, 2435, whatever that number is. But so if I looked up the number for the word king in this book, I could cryptically tell you, the word king. I could convey that message over a form of media without anybody else knowing what was going on. How would you know to use that to look up whatever the number is? So in the movie The Endgame, there's a scene where Tony Stark, Iron Man, now don't forget the last kingdom of the world is the iron mixed with miry clay, right? Iron Man and Peppa. They have a little girl together. And he's putting her to bed and she says, I love you 3,000. Have y'all ever heard anyone say, I love you 3,000? No. And so Tony walks into the living room and he tells Peppa, he's like, hey, our daughter loves me 3,000. I just want you to know, she loves me more than you because she loves me 3,000. I'm pretty sure you're somewhere below 3,000. You know how he's real campy when he talks. Yeah. And so he just kind of plays it off like it's, our daughter loves me 3,000. You're probably a little less than that. So I've got 3,000, you're less. So he plays it off. At the end of the whole movie, there's only one guy that saves everybody because of his sacrifice. And he records himself on his Iron Man helmet. So after the whole thing's over, you see a playback at Tony's funeral from his helmet. And he says, I love you 3,000. Also, Captain America, who's not able to age, he's not able to die, he's perpetually handsome and perpetually the same age, young and handsome. Well, he goes back into a time vortex, and as soon as he kisses a woman, as soon as he kisses a woman, everything goes black. You wouldn't know the reason for any of these things unless you know the truth. If you know what I know, you know who I know. If you live in the truth, you'll understand everything I just told you. The Bible says, neither shall you touch it, lest ye die. The fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. The fruit of the tree of the knowledge of evil, good and evil, was that race that was created in Genesis 1. Be fruitful and multiply. The fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, male and female, V and V, coming together. The fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, one right side up, one upside down. That's why male, female, and male reproductive systems are upside down. They're contrary. Their energy, one receives, one takes. So let me show you what I love you 3000 means real quick, just real quick. And then I'm going to get on with I got tons of work. 3000, Latero means I serve especially God. Perhaps I simply worship, but it's from latris, someone hired to accomplish a technical task because qualified properly to render technical or acceptable service because specifically equipped to serve especially God. Have y'all ever heard anyone say I love you 3000? Go watch the in-game movie Avengers. It's the whole story. I love you 3000 because Tony is the only one equipped. He's the only one that could have served to accomplish the goal in the movie. And then Captain America, who was perpetually young, that he couldn't die, he goes back and kisses a woman and it's lights out. Told you. Let me show you a commercial real quick. Y'all know who the Watchers were? Have y'all ever heard of the Watchers? Angels that were watching.
Are you a watcher or a dancer?
So this is for I Am Poison. I'll show you the back of the girl's coat. See? I am poison.
Are you a watcher or a dancer?
Are you a watcher or a dancer? Well, let's go watch this one little clip right here. I am poison. Ready?
We're poison.
Hang on. Sorry, I don't want to play too much of that.
We're not girls. We're poison.
We're not girls, we're poison. Captain America kisses his love and lights out. Neither shall you touch it, lest you die. So now everything is manifested into this very obvious proof. Just like the Vatican, largest altar in the world is a dead sheep. It's a penis, it's a vagina. It's a bunch of angels melting into semen. Neither shall you touch it lest you die. So now I've got it. I own it. I own the information now. The information's become part of me. So what I'm going to do is I'm over there on that computer and I have so many thousands of images. I'm trying to take it and just build a story with data. So all I have to do is click one picture to the next, to the next, to the next. And then I just give it to you guys. You guys can show it to whoever you want. I highly suggest when I do it, you get it on a jump drive and download it and save it. Okay, I was going to try and do it today, but I'm in such a crunch. I'm overloaded to try and get it out. I feel too much pressure. And I want to be able to get it all organized and to deliver it to you the best that I have for y'all. I'm trying to do the very best I have. And, like a final exam, I just want it to be the very best I can do. So give me a day, let me organize, give me today and tomorrow. I'm going to just work diligently on imagery, and then I'm going to give you guys, I'll do it in sections. It'll be 3, 4, 5 hours of just data. It's going to blow your minds. All right, guys. I love you 3000. God bless you guys. Take care.